There you are.
Hello. Okay, I am streaming right now, so let me set
All right,
this
let
up.
me refresh real quick because I don't see the little blue line.
Okay.
There we go. Now I see the blue line.
All right.
A little blue talking borderline.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to know who's speaking and who's not.
Well, right now, let's see what I can do. You know what sucks? I could totally play music in the live stream, but I don't know if you can hear it yet. I have another method of playing music through my mixer that I've got a cord coming in the mail for, but
Okay.
that's different, and it's not necessarily YouTube, or no, I can play, I guess, YouTube audio. I just have to jimmy it a bit. It's gonna be weird.
Everything I listen to is all fucking YouTube, so.
Right, and that's well, it's YouTube audio. There's certain YouTube audio that
Okay.
is accessible. I've downloaded a lot of tracks that um, you don't have to have like anything, any watermarks on. You can use it as part of your channel. It won't get you in trouble or anything. So I
Okay.
downloaded a bunch of music that I could use basically when we're doing our podcasts and stuff like that. And
Right.
also other noises like little sound effect noises. But there's one song called As You Fade Away, and it's this girl and guy singing, and I freaking love it. Let me see something real quick. I'm curious. What happens if I drag it on here? Can I add it on here? Um. Okay, hold on. I put it in there, but is it gonna play?
I know
Oh my
you
God, it
told your
plays.
friend you're.
Okay, it's in chat. That's one of the songs.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you
Okay.
felt that way. Guess you're
I
trying to
didn't
stay
even
strong
realize
and
that.
fake a
Thank
smile
you for that. I
until
did not
I
realize that because
look
sometimes
away.
what I'll do
But I've
is
known you
I'll
too
listen to my
long, it
YouTube
hurts to
at
watch
the
you.
same time when I'm talking to y'all, but y'all can never hear my music. So
Right.
I didn't know if it was going to be that thing or not,
Let's.
or it was going to do that or not.
I'm gonna light one up, but I'm gonna mute myself and play that in the
Okay.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, mute myself and play that.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. fade away, as you fade away.
Think I need help, I'm going through hell. I fake like I'm fine, but I know you can't tell. Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said.
I don't know if I can listen to that one.
I know, but that's what your song that I was listening to, that's what it reminds me of, is kind of
I
like the
can't
NF
listen to
feel,
it
and I'm just
right
like,
now because
damn.
I'm okay. Well, people can see what it is, but I can't. We are
Yeah,
so
it's a
live
good.
right now.
It really goes well with the vibe of the first song that you were playing, man. Like I was listening
Oh
to it all
yeah.
the way through.
Oh, I didn't even realize I'm not full screen. That probably.
Lol.
Well, when I'm showing this on here, you do have to adjust the resolution size for it to fit the screen. So, like if I'm gaming, I have to do it through OBS, but I
Right.
record through OBS, so I also have to resize it, resize it constantly, and it could be kind of a hassle to do that, but I mean, oh yes, you're so annoying sometimes.
Lol.
But I use it for my camera control because this camera actually doesn't come with software. Like I had a really hard time trying to find the software for this camera.
Yeah. But no, like I said, your first song that you sent, I was like, you know what? If we're gonna do that, then I have a song that can follow up with that same rhythm, feel, and everything. I know that's a hard song to listen to, but I'll be real with you, girl. That song, "Happy" by
Hold on,
NF,
I'll
is
write it down so I can listen to it later, but I can't
yeah,
listen
no,
to it right now.
definitely. And I
Okay.
think warn your mom if she's around when you listen to it that she's going to fucking like be emotional when she hears it too. Like it's a very powerful song.
Yeah. The only reason why I was bumping to some music right now is just because usually in the first like 20 minutes, like there's
Oh yeah,
not
no,
really a lot of eventful stuff that happens on the streams. So
right.
I try to like use the beginning of the stream as like filler time, and then towards like after 20 minutes then I'll get into, okay, like I'll stop bumping music and maybe talk a bit and see if people join or if people come on here, if anything happens on there, but
Right.
usually it
Well, I
takes
mean,
about
you could
20
always
minutes.
listen. I mean, you could always listen to the song on your time. But like I've been watching a lot of YouTube people doing reaction videos and listening to certain songs that people recommend for the first time,
Yeah,
just to see how they react, how they think they like, what they think of the song and the lyrics and shit like that.
yeah.
And I know plenty of music that I know for a fact you never heard of that I would love to see how you would react to some of these music bands that I've seen, like some folk bands, some like rock, heavy rock, the nuance rock that's coming out now. Like I've heard a lot of great bands coming out now. When people say that music is like there's not really good music anymore, I call it horse shit. I've been listening to a lot of independent fucking artists come out of the woodwork and they sound fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So, like, I just like that kind of stuff, man. I love sending people that kind of, like, just the music I listen to. If you never heard that song before, if you have and you just don't remember it very well, I love sending that kind of stuff to people and like, hey, what do you think of this song? How does it make you feel? And then,
Right.
so, and I know immediately once I put the
I just
freaking
feel
song,
bad because I don't
you're like,
always
oh
have.
no, I don't know if I can handle this
It's
one.
kind of like lately listening, you sending me the music. I've been listening to it a lot more lately, but before I would just sit on it and like not listen, not listen, not listen. Then finally I would listen. I'd be like, oh my God, why didn't I listen to this sooner? And it's just because I just don't stop and smell the roses as much as I used to. You know what I mean? And it made me
Yeah.
start taking in that concept of mine that I need to stop and smell the roses once in a while and I need to stop.
And I
Uh,
can see why, if you have heard the song "Happy" by Anna, like I said, I can understand why it's hard for you to listen to that song because it calls
yeah,
you out, man. Like everyone goes through that part of
right.
their life, and it calls you the fuck out, dude. Like, part of the lyrics in it, in his second chorus of it, he says that he has a lot of fucking trauma that he's dealing with. He has phone calls that he hasn't made. He has
Yeah.
fucking family that he doesn't connect with anymore. He has bridges that he's burned that he's not ready to rebuild yet. Like that shit we can all fucking relate to. Every single fucking one of us. Not a single thing in his fucking song you cannot say that you cannot fucking relate to it because you've been there and done that and seen that.
There's a artist my man listens to that's a lot. He's very, very like emotional in his in how he
What's his
sings.
name? I might have heard of him.
God, I
Is it Dax?
who?
Is it Dax? DAX?
Maybe. God, that sounds familiar. You know what? I totally will. I'm gonna run and ask him. Hold on.
Yeah, go ask him because if it's Dax, I've heard of him. He's got some really good music too.
Very complicated last name. I don't know how the fuck it's spelled. Jeff Castellucci. Castellucci. Okay. I
I've
can't.
heard of him.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, yeah, I heard him listen to this guy do his concerts, and I thought it was like fucking like an album. And then I turn around and I'm like, oh my God, this guy's like, this is a whole concert. This is like a whole thing. I was shocked actually over how awesome it all was. So yeah, what am I doing here? Do 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 do. There are other songs I might want to play. I just don't remember what songs what.
You
Um,
could, you could always play Ravens in the library.
no, it's only from this Nefex guy,
Oh
but
yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry.
I have to be very careful because even for some of the audio that they have on there, um, like even for some of the audio they have on there, some of it you have to put a watermark on it and some of it you don't. So the one stuff you have to put a watermark, that's more the audio that you would use in videos. And there is a lot more content that you can use that's like that. So it's cool content, but it's kind of a pain in the ass and a process to get every single watermark. So a lot of people don't like using that unless it's a song that you just fell in love with and you can't live without, and there's quite a few of those. I'll admit, quite a few of those. But then for all the shit that you don't need the attributes to, it's real shitty songs, real crappy music. So when you find good stuff on there, you're like, ooh, grab, and then you get excited, and it's great. I'm actually going to play one more song real quick, do another toke session, and then let me see, have we gotten anybody on here so far? The results are not good, yeah. All right, fuck it. We must smoke. The smoke will bring the crowds. Yes. And play this song. I threw in chat just a minute ago, so I'm gonna play the song. It's I think 2 minutes and 7 seconds long. Okay, that's not bad.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Catch me if I fall. Such a good song. Olivia's gotta go up. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, I got you listening to another song. Oh no. Don't.
Oh, but I know you can't play it on YouTube because of your live, but I'm just letting you know.
know.
I just drop it in the box in case you want to listen to it. This is what I'm currently listening to. I think you would like this one. I
I
think you
know,
would
but I
like it.
have to write them all down and then listen to them later.
Good, because it's worth it.
Okay, I will write it down on my little notepad I have literally in front of me. Only because I was writing a
Well, I have a
grocery
fucking
list.
notebook full of songs I can send you. I don't need to just send it on Facebook and
Well,
or on YouTube. I have a whole. I legitimately.
no, I mean like I
write
have
them
a
down.
notebook I carry in my purse.
I have a composition book. I have a composition book dedicated to just music that I love and I want to remember. So that way, if I ever decide to download it, have an MP3 player like the old school days again. I want to have all those songs and keep a record of them.
My mom's letting the poochers out, the puppies out. The puppy had to go potty.
Gotcha.
This is the life of having, my office in the living room. But the thing is that it's not too bad, home. This girl. This girl. I tell you, teenagers are hard. Teenagers are hard. Oh my goodness.
You know what? You were a teenager at one point in your life too, just the same as I was, just the same as everybody else. We were a pain in the fucking ass, the thorn in our parents' side
Oh,
as
I am
well.
in no denial about that whatsoever. None whatsoever. But I mean, um, whatsoever. I'm waiting in here, and there's really. I thought maybe. Man, I was almost convinced that with some of these hashtags I use, that's something, but interesting.
Surprisingly, Derek is still online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it still shows him online.
Is he online? Oh, no, well, he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping, but
Yeah. I wonder if the other guy's just sleeping and that's why.
you know, that could be the thing, because again, we are running off different people's time zones. We're like the only one who's like central fucking time
And
zone.
that's something I need to take into serious consideration, especially with Derek, too. Like, I have to constantly remind myself that
Yeah,
of
'cause
his
he's an
time
hour
zone.
ahead of us.
Yeah. So
And if we had
it's
any
always hard.
friends that were on the west
I
side,
would
they would.
highly suggest not to mention on YouTube where you live or what state you
Oh
live
no,
in. I will
no,
usually refer to region, but
yeah,
I
I,
won't
you
refer
already
to
told
anything.
me.
Okay, I'm just saying there's
Yeah,
been some. Even Mr. Ballin had issues with that. Holy shit balls.
yeah, no, I'm very careful about that. That's why I say I'm just central U.S. Like, take your fucking pick of your guess, throw a dart, and
Right.
like
You could
your
throw
two
a dart, maybe you'll hit me, but yeah, like I just try
So
to.
no,
I didn't
but
realize how
anyone who's on the
serious it
East
was.
Coast, but as far as time zones, like I said, I like to try to learn that as much as I can and teach people about that. Some people do forget that we do have different fucking time zones, like in the U.S. And the further east you go, it increases every 15 minutes. The further east you go, so for how far Derek is, I'm surprised it's not 2 hours because anyone who's on California on the West Coast time zone, I think is what it is. Yeah, they're like 2 hours behind us.
Yeah.
And then if you talk to people that are in Alaska, they can be anywhere between like 3 to 6 hours behind you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got people from Europe who are like at least 12 hours ahead of
Well, and I
us.
was also curious because when I live stream in the mornings, I get tons of people, tons
Yeah,
of like I've had almost about maybe a maximum of like 50 people on the live stream, whereas like when I live stream in the afternoons,
right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I
kind of
know you're
hard.
still iffy on Twitch and stuff, but I still haven't eliminated the idea for myself to do Twitch for my tarot and crafting and
Well,
that kind of stuff. So,
I just don't know what I feel about Twitch, dude. I fucking have. I've had worse failures on Twitch than I have on YouTube, and that says a fucking lot.
well,
You
again,
know?
it's like
I
riding a
mean,
freaking
50
bike. Like,
people
you just keep
is
getting
a
on it
hell
until you
lot
get used to
more
it.
than I've ever had on the whole 4 years I've really thrown into Twitch. And my man
Right,
threw into Twitch, and my man is fucking like professional gamer, holy shit mode. I mean, what he does is like really. You would think a scout would have found him or something, fucking something. No, no recognition for that man and his account of anything. I wish his account had gotten recognition. And it
right,
just really frustrated me to see Twitch let him down, let me down. And that's when I joined the YouTube platform, was when I gave up on Twitch and gave up on the fact that everyone who came in my room is like, oh, I don't want to stay because your shirt's still on. Oh, I don't want to stay because you're not riding a floaty in a fucking blow up pool
right.
in a bikini.
Well, that's why I was thinking about, like, you know, when I start, if I do decide to pull the trigger on that, doing the Twitch and everything, because I have an email, I have an account, I have everything ready.
For a guy, it's fine. For a girl, it's full of thoughts.
Um,
It's
right. No,
fucked.
I get you. I know. But what I was suggesting is that if you did want to be a part of it. Again, I do a lot of divination.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're not seeing my face a whole lot.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not seeing my body a whole lot. You're seeing what my car or what I'm doing in front of you.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and like when we talk about books or we talk about spiritual stuff, I can just show you the reference of the book and then I can just talk about it and just let my voice be, you don't need to, I don't need to technically be face of camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what I was thinking about going with the approach. And then, as far as doing that for my tarot and stuff, because I'm still going to keep doing tarot.
Yeah.
That's part of me. And, I love doing it. And I used to do the live streams on stuff and
And we
Instagram and
still need to
everything.
do the dang Mothman series, and I gotta pull
But we're
out
going
my.
to do it. We'll do the
Yeah.
series. We'll do it. I mean, it's getting
It's
summer. We've
what
finally had
catalyzed this whole podcast
um,
idea was doing
but
the
I've been
Mothman.
looking at my local pawn shop and even the Reno Center that's right next to my pawn shop. Reno Center actually sells fucking gaming PCs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they have one right now that comes with keyboard, mouse, fucking monitor, all that fucking shit. You can literally play all the fucking AA and AAA games on it, and
Yeah.
now it's monthly payment, so it's basically rent to own. So basically, you pay amount every month or every week until it reaches the amount of what they're trying to sell it to you for. But you
Yeah.
take it on the same day, and you just pay your weekly payments on it or monthly payments, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly what the prices were on it because I was just popped in real quick just to see because I was waiting on my friend to get to the shop, and it was all around that same time actually. So, and then the pawn shop, they do sell gaming PCs there too, and they actually have layaway right now. So I'm actually looking in right now to really fucking upgrading this laptop. So that's really what I'm going to be focusing a lot of my
If
time and
I
energy.
was gonna upgrade anything, I'd just say fuck it, go for a desktop and
That's
start with
exactly
a
what I'm doing.
good
I'm getting a
enough.
desktop. I'm done with the laptops. I'm getting a
I
desktop.
would I would
So,
start with a big enough case and then build up
yeah.
from that. You know what I mean?
So,
But
but I'm definitely going to be looking at before the year's over of upgrading my shit. So at some point,
yeah, this
because
computer.
this lagging shit is getting on my nerves. And granted, that could just be my internet to be real.
No, I'm gonna be
And
real. Your laptop is like I had the same issues. I was on laptop, constantly lagged, constantly had issues. Like
yep,
it was the bane of my freaking existence. And when I started building a desktop, I swore to my man that when we got together, I would, as long as he's alive, I'm always gonna. I probably would use desktops even after he's long and gone, just because they're more reliable. It's more
yeah, they are.
hands-on. You're
They
more
are funding money
capable
quick.
of loading more shit on here. I've got 2 hard drives on here for backup crap. I've got so much RAM I could choke a horse with it. Like it's literally, like
Right.
literally this computer rocks. I love my computer. Really, I have a really good computer, but my man's computer is a monster. Like
Oh, I
I
bet. He knows
all
what
the
he's.
funding went into his baby, way
Oh yeah, he
more.
knows what he's doing.
But
But
mind you,
really,
when he gets his disability, it's coming back tenfold for me because, like, I know when he financially gets stable, I'm not going to be left in the dust. He's going to remember all that we've done for
oh yeah,
him, and that's going to help me out when my money gets short.
yep.
So I know, like,
Y'all are gonna
I
be good.
I know we're gonna be good. It's just all in the workings of trying to make shit
The
work out.
universe always provides. Just
Yeah,
have faith.
yeah.
And the most important thing out of that, get
Yeah.
the fuck out of the way of the universe trying to help
You
you.
just reminded me of something. I actually got to go buy parts for my 3D printer so we can get
Good,
that operational because
good.
the bookstore
I put
lady
off my
probably would
fucking
sell.
project for the last 2 3 days, so
Well, if
you
I
get home.
print some stuff, the bookstore lady will probably sell some of the prints, and it'll be something that we can easily make. But I also found some epoxy projects that are bomb as heck that
Right.
I'm more
Well,
hands-on, and I like
definitely.
those projects more, a
I would
bit
even
more.
say, I would even say too. I'm asking you to do this. Take your bracers with you. Don't put them up there to the top to sell, but wear them or something. But carry them up there and
Dude,
show
she'll
off.
steal them. Are you kidding me? She'll rip them.
Show
But
off my.
especially when she sees that it says Nevermore in fucking Nordic on the cup.
Show her my work so
Oh,
that way I can start making product to send to you to send to the shop if she's interested. I'm
she would
serious about my
sell
leather
it.
crafting.
She would sell
So
it. She would sell it.
I'm serious about my leather crafting. I want that as my business right now. As much as I
I
want my core,
will.
I want my leather
I'll
crafting
go
more.
in
So
there
play that
where
more.
I'll go in there where I'm gonna show her. I have to show
Show them
her.
off, man. Show
She
them
will
the fuck
freak out.
off.
No, she'll freak out over it. She loves shit like that, and she's very like your style, like yeah, very your style. She loves that leather
And
crafting
then when I
shit.
get done with the project I'm currently working on now, I will send you as many detailed photos too, and that you can show her. And
Yeah,
tell her too that those are that when I'm making my tarot case is
yeah,
commissioned right now because that one's my personal one. Obviously, first one's always personal,
yeah.
but after that, I do not mean making another one to send up there to the
Is it
shop. So that way,
stalactite? It's stalinite.
oh, I got rid of all of that. By the way,
No, but
remember
what is it called?
gypsum selenite.
Gypsum selenite. Can you text that to me because my
Yes, I
brain is
can.
fucking
I know you are. Wee.
wee mode. Yeah, I can't fucking remember shit.
You are.
No, wait a minute. I'm just gonna write it down. Or can you put it in the chat so I can write it down appropriately and my fucking Venus doesn't misspell shit?
And I will do you better. I will give you a link to where you can get all the information you want about
I
it.
just need the dang name.
And I want to make sure I'm spelling it right too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm spelling it right.
Okay, GYPSUM
Wait. Jesus Christ. GYPSUM
SELENITE.
SELENITE. Alright. Gypsum selenite. I just want to see. I know you sold it all, but I still want to see what that guy would have bought it for.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, because my mom wants to go to the,
Well, I mean,
the
I
store
sent you 10
soon.
pieces so you can take one or two with you and just show them off what the quality is and be like, hey, how much do you think this would go for? Because my friend can get a shit ton of it.
Right. Dang
He'll
it.
just have to pay for the shipping and obviously with the price that we agree on, but he'll have to pay for the shipping because that's it. Like when you're talking pounds and crystals, it can get up there in price, and I can't afford that, so he'll have to pay the shipping.
Yeah. Oh no.
Which will also be part of the price. Like I'll even cut down a little bit of the price to make up for the shipping that he'll have to pay because I can't do the shipping.
I need to grab new batteries, so I might throw on another song real quick.
You're good. I need to go back inside for my laptop.
No, you're all good. So I'm gonna throw on a song real quick. Just make sure to mute yourself.
Cool. I will be back in 2 minutes. Oh, laptop. Come on, laptop. Oh, that's enough on that. Come on, laptop. What are you doing, laptop? What are you doing? Come on, mouse. Mouse is not working on the laptop. There we go.
I always like playing music in here. This is actually quite fun for me. I'm not gonna lie. I like
Yeah,
I like
music changes everything.
and I like playing music during this. That's why I like these knee effects. I know I play them all the time, but there's not a lot of options when it comes to the audio for YouTube. So this is what I got, and I downloaded basically everything I loved, all the songs I loved. What is this one? Hold on. Nope, that's a loud one. Haha,
You're like, nope, negative Ghost Rider,
not that one.
negative Ghost Rider.
Not that song.
But if I lay down and
I like this one. Hold on. This one's a fun one. I'll play this one. Budget. I'm playing this one. I don't know how long it is.
but if I
3 minutes, 31 seconds. Okay.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat
Raven,
inside my palm.
this
Play
is
with me
how
like cats and
the
a
project
string.
will look when the cards are
You don't
folded up
understand
and
the
it's
pain
all
it
folded up.
brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
Badass.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
Oh goodness, the lack of people coming on here might be a bad timing. Just not really getting any flack on it. Hold on 1 second.
I mean, it is. like about to be 9 o'clock.
Well, not only that, yeah, it's like my daughter needs to go to bed, and I'm like all sitting here like, we parenting and streaming at the same time. Look at this. Well, usually if I don't get anyone within an hour, I just cut the stream off. So, it's hitting about 42 minutes. I'm not happy with the results. No. I was
Nope, neither.
almost certain that I was gonna get somebody interested more than this. Like, live streaming on YouTube's kind of low-key disappointing, but also when you don't post that much, it doesn't share you as much. Mind you, if I've been posting more, I feel like it actually would, I don't know, like share me more when I'm live streaming, I guess. There was even a point where I tried live streaming and only live streaming for a while, and that didn't make a lot of flack either. So I feel like the real deal breaker is to keep up with the videos and the shorts and post and post and post and post. But man, they ask for a ton of content. I tell you, it's always about this content, you know?
Nope, I feel you. 100%. 100%. What in the world are you squawking about now over there?
I stood up and she leaned in and I headbutted the fuck out of her face. On accident. Allegedly.
Allegedly, you
Allegedly.
gave her a head push. Well, now we know where your hard headedness comes from.
Yeah, she didn't inherit my hard head. I'm the one over here, like, I'm fine. She's like, oh my god, I'm concussed. I mean, literally, she's just dying right now. Oh, there's somebody
By the way,
here. Hello.
By the way, how's your mom feeling now after the reading? She feeling a little better?
Yeah, she adores you, and yes, she was very much in better spirits. She's doing dishes right now. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Everyone's running around the house.
Well, I'm glad that she had an
crazy,
amazing experience.
Yeah. Hello to the person who is in the chat room, I think, currently right now. Yeah. If you would like to join the chat site, I threw it in the chat log. You can type that in, or, seekerschat.com is the title. We have a promo. You don't have to pay to get on here. Come check it out if you wanna, It's not gonna hurt. You're just gonna find our bored butts on here right now, chatting it up. Hello, people. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, YouTube.
I'm just spinning around in my chair, just going, wee.
We're just dipping our toes in the water and trying to see if we get a bite, yeah? We just want to see if the fishes are in the lake. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and go do that in the fucking
Listen,
damn Kentucky rivers.
I've,
Bet you won't have no toes later.
yeah, you lose a leg to a catfish. Oh, look, they get that big, honey.
I ain't worried about the catfish. I'm worried about them snapping
Fuck you.
turtles, man. They'll take your toes right the hell off.
Okay, the snapping turtles, yeah. No, the catfish are for real though. Like they were talking about catfish the size of your car. I'm like, there ain't no way there's catfish the size of your damn car. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
By the way,
Catfish the
if you're
size
gonna
of
go,
your car.
by the way, if you're gonna go catfishing,
Yeah.
the bigger the catfish, the nastier it tastes. The more nice tasting catfish are usually the ones that are between about 12 to usually a good 15, 16 inches. If you can get a good sized kitty, that's some good frying. Anything bigger than that,
Yeah.
you get more of the fishy taste.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, like I wouldn't, I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a lead mine that was like 40 miles north of us, and I just would not eat stuff out of this lake.
no, I totally
Just,
get you. I
I
would not go
tried
fish. I would not
one
eat any of the fish
bass.
out of my lakes either.
I
I
ate
will not
one
eat any of the
bass.
fish out
I
of my
ate
lakes
one
either.
bass, and it was delicious and it was good. But boy, it destroyed me.
Yeah, that. Mm-mm.
Especially if you're not used to eating fish, and then all of a sudden you eat fish, it really messes you up, man.
Good seafood, man. Way to go.
It's the way to go. They jumped in, they jumped out. They jump in, they jump out.
Well, at least we got a viewer.
That was nice. Two.
Oh, two. There you go then.
Yeah, we've only been on here for 48 minutes.
Dude, I'm telling you, like when I was doing streams on Twitch and stuff, like I was doing those for like a good couple hours. Like I would legitimately be on there for like 3, 4, 5 hours, and it would fluctuate. Sometimes you don't get views for a while, then you'll get a spike in it, then it'll drop, then you'll get another spike, then it drops. Just depends on how long you stay on. And it also just depends on what you're doing too. But like when I was doing streaming content with my friends on Twitch, like we always were doing something. We were either doing a ritual, we were doing a cord cutting ceremony, we were doing, chakra, energies. Like we were talking about witchy stuff, we were doing tarot stuff, making spell jars,
Right,
like
and that's and,
all
and I
kinds of
kind
shit.
of wanted to just see if like we can make this one, just trying to see if we can get people on the chat site. Like I have a link to
Yeah.
the website. It's just us hanging out in here, trying to see how
Yeah.
long we can last, trying to get people on here. But I feel like if we make this a natural occurrence, and then I also feel like if I make shorts out of some of the clips of us just chatting on here and hanging out on
Yeah.
here, and clips of some of the conversations we have, throw
Yeah.
those shorts
Like
on
honestly, if you
there.
feel like going on live on any of your YouTubes, just to throw it on there, just so people can actually
It
see
just
like a
creates, it's
genuine
more of a content creator
experience.
because I can use the footage later. It takes a few days for it to process, but once it processes, I can make shorts out of clips of the podcast. And those shorts, when I upload the shorts and when I upload the videos, that creates and generates more views, and that creates and generates more algorithm, and that starts messing with the YouTube algorithm in a way where one day all of a sudden I'll get 24,000 views for no reason. It'll just happen. On a weird nail video
It
of all the
happens.
freaking things YouTube. Rainbow nails, sparkle nails,
By the
that's what
way,
gets you.
up there, Raven. I'm trying to point where my hand is, but where my hand is pointing in general direction on camera, that is where my drum is.
Oh, there you go. I wish we had gone to the rummage sale today, but by the time we hit that point in the day, we were heat stroke. Like it was
Oh yeah.
wretched out today. Wretched.
Oh yeah. No, I get you. But I'm just saying, like, as I have one, and I will more than happily bring it out there, and we'll definitely have a little drum session out there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Because I even have my wooden flute too.
I'm
My
actually going to invest in a keyboard. I want to buy one because I can hook
I
it
can
up to the sound mixer, and if I learn how
if
to
you
play, we
need
can
help
get way
looking for
more.
them. If you need help looking for them, since I go to the pawn shop quite a bit, and usually a lot of shit from the pawn shop is actually in pretty
Well, that's
decent
where I've
condition, like
been
really
looking
good.
is the pawn shop because we don't really have a
Um,
music
if
store here.
if you don't have any luck finding anything, let me know. I'll take a look around the few that I have around in my area, and I'll see what I can find for you.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Because I can find you something. Like, just let me know what your budget is, and I can find you something. Because I'm always hitting up the pawn shops. You can always find shit at the pawn shops. You just gotta bounce around a little bit. Not every pawn shop's gonna have exactly what you need, but if you bounce around to at least a few of them, you can usually find something. Because like I know the one I go to all the time. I know they still have like mics and they have a mix table. They have a mix table up there for like I think $80 to $100. Um, they even have one of those soundboards too, like the ones that have all the fucking little glowy buttons that you can fucking push and shit. They even have that up there. I saw for like 65, I think. And they even do a layaway right now, which is 10% down. So if it's like $65, you're paying like $16, I think, maybe 15, $16 to put it on layaway. And the layaway lasts for like up to 6 months if you do on the minimum payments.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I can help you get, whatever, and I'll ship it out to you, like if
Well,
you need help getting it.
we'll see, we'll see. Because I
Of
know
course, of course. I just
the
want to let you know
only
that you do
thing
got
about
down here
it
too.
is my man has to get it because he's the musician, he's the
Yeah, he's the
savant, and
musician,
if I
so
go and
yeah.
spend money on something and it's
Well,
not
I'll tell
to
you what.
his
I'll tell you
standards,
what.
he's gonna get upset that I
I'll tell
spent
you
the
what.
money on something
I'll tell
that
you
wasn't
what.
good. It's
If
that's
I find
subpar.
anything, if I find anything that looks of decent quality, I will write down the name and the brand and everything of information I can get off of it. I will send you that information to relay it to your man, and you can let me know if that's a good thing or not. And if it is, we'll see where that goes. If it's not, don't worry about it then. But at least I can try to help look for something out here, and that way it broadens your search a little bit more if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We don't talk
I just want
about
to,
Rio.
yeah, I just
Whoa,
want to help
whoa,
you out
whoa.
with
Look, he's back on here. We don't talk about Rio.
who's that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Lols. But yeah, I just
No,
wanted to, like I said, open up the door to help you out with options that are, if you're limited there, I know I'm more available here for other options. So I can write down whatever information and send it out your way, and then you guys can let me know if it's good or not.
yeah, yeah, I will have
I
to.
just know that I see a lot of shit like that everywhere around here, so I just see it everywhere. Like I see it on Marketplace in my neighborhoods all the time. I see a lot of musical shit all the time. I see piano shit. I see cameras. I see like 3D printing stuff. I see all kinds of things. So if you need help looking for something, just let me know, and I can look around.
Right.
Again, I'm a scavenger. I pick out the good shit. Like, come on now. I can dig through a whole junk and I can find fucking gold out of there. I promise you.
I will. I have to. Well, I'm just saying it's on the prospect that I just want to conversate with him about it because if I make a purchase
Oh yeah,
on
of
something
course. But
that
just
he
of
doesn't,
course,
I will
again,
conversate with him about like he knows what he's getting, he knows what he's doing, he knows what's awesome. He's played on everything, like
right.
you know what I mean. So
Of
I
course.
really listen to him when it comes to what's what, because that man's probably purchased 16 freaking keyboards in himself, just in what he's purchased, on top of what he's
Mhm.
played through churches or what he played through. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm not saying I'm more knowledgeable than I am not saying
Yeah,
that whatsoever.
yeah,
All I'm saying is if you need help getting it and you can't find it for whatever damn reason, or I find something that might be of good quality to save you a couple bucks, like
no, no, no,
that
it's totally
still
fair
meets
enough.
his requirements. That's all I'm saying. I just want to give you the option that if you need it, that door is open. It will always be open if you need help looking for stuff. And again, I will always relay it to you to relay it to your man to make sure that it's good. And if it's not good, then don't worry about it. And if it is,
Right.
then we'll see where that lead goes. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like a lead. It's a lead on
Really,
a trail that you don't know where it goes, but let's see where it goes.
right. Really quickly here.
You're
I'm gonna
good.
actually end this stream because it's not a lot, really, anything happening anyway. So I mean, we got way
Well,
more
you're fine.
traffic in
I
the
didn't
morning.
think we were going to get a whole lot because it's
No,
getting
but
late for a lot of
also,
people.
to be
So
fair, I'm gonna use parts of this, make short, so I can use this as a catalyst for more content that I can throw on while I'm editing, because editing's gonna take a while. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just say whatever and end streaming right here. So I'm gonna bounce off stream now.